Alright, so this is part 11 of the Kx65 rebuild. So in this video, I'm going to be trying to install all the seals and maybe some of the bearings into the cases. But first, I'm just going to throw these bearings in the freezer and let them sit overnight. Same with this crank too, because this needs to stay in the freezer for a little bit. Should be fine to keep these in the freezer for a day or two as long as you don't keep them in there for too long. Next, we can focus on installing all these seals right here. Alright, so the first seal I'm going to install is this crank seal. And to do that, I'm going to be using this bearing race and seal driver set I got from Harbor Freight a while back, specifically for this rebuild too. So before I do that, I'm going to put a tiny coat of this 2-stroke oil on it, because it's recommended that you oil most seals before you put them in. Alright, so the seal should be all lathered up now. So before you pound the sucker in, you're going to want to make sure it's nice and aligned correctly. And she's ready to go. So I actually had to switch sizes from the 44.5 millimeter one to the 39.5 millimeter one because this one fits a little bit better. So it seems like it's seated nice and flush in there. So it is fully bottomed out all the way around, so it seems like it's seated correctly. Alright, so I'm switching over to this case half now to get this seal in right here. Should be this little bronze looking metal seal. So I got that other seal in, now I can get this Kickstarter seal in. Kickstarter seal complete. So I was looking all over my cases to see where this other seal goes. I was watching the video confused as hell at first. Turns out the seal's hiding under this clutch engaging thing. So this is easy to remove. All you got to do is just pull it out. So when removing the seal, you're going to want to be careful of that wrist pin bearing in there, because if you damage that, you're going to have to replace that too. And I don't have one of those on me, and I really don't want to make another motorsports order. So I'm going to make sure not to mess that bearing up. So it came out pretty easily. Time to throw the new seal in. Should be the smallest seal that comes with the kit. So with the seal, you shouldn't need to hammer it in. You should be able to just press it in with your fingers. Just like that, the seal is in. So that should be the last seal you can add before you need to start adding bearings first. I am running out of time for tonight. On the next part, I'm going to put the rest of the seals in and some of the bearings probably. So yeah, make sure to like and follow if you want to see that. And if you want to see the rest of this rebuild.